should be live any second now. And then we'll wait for people to come in. I'm going to change the microphone around, though. I'm just going to dawdle around a little bit whilst we wait. Any second now, hold on. There we go. Got that wrapped around my ear. Alright. Should I use this phone? It's gonna die, but we can use it. Let's see if I can bring up a thing on dock, so then I don't have to keep alt-tabbing between screens. But we are going to be doing we're going to be doing viewer reviews today. Looks like I don't have the option to do what it is that I wanted to do. So, yeah, this is going to have to actually be a open document, and I'll have it on screen as well, so I can see things separately. So, we've got all of these different cars here today, except we don't have this one, because just as I was about to do it, I realized that that was given to me incorrectly. So, we'll just go through the cars which we've got here today. We got this beastly Koenigsegg type car, so this car is apparently meant to be mostly about top speed. Then this one's... oh, hold on, I can't remember what this one is. Yeah, it's this one. 28,000 is a cheap front-wheel drive sports car, good for road racing and rallying. Not very powerful, though, this car. One thing I did pick up on this car, though, is it's got a very peculiar back end on it. I don't entirely understand their their work idea, ethos, design ethos. That's the one. Hold on. Let me just... okay. How do I... alright, hold on. Alt U, bring all the things up, got it in neutral. Can we turn it off? Will that do it? How do I turn the brake lights off? Or are they just permanently on? No. Why can't I do anything? What's happening? Is the keyboard not working? I think my keyboard doesn't work. For some reason, nothing works. What is happening? Why is my controller not... it was working a second ago. Is this the right car? My controller isn't working. My keyboard works sometimes, but I can't control the cars. I have never had this issue before. I'm going to move this camera back just a smidge. Seems a little too close up. Hopefully that helps out. Yeah, that is a huge delay on the stream there. Back to myself. Sorry about the cough there. I accidentally breathed in a little bit of water. So why is this doohickey dad? Let's disconnect the controller and try plugging it back in. Okay. So controller is connected. What is happening? What? Oh, okay. So some... oh, okay. We got side-to-side movement now. But we can't control the wheels. And accelerating and decelerating is doing nothing. Is the game bugged out? I can't drive it with the keyboard either. You know what? This might be an issue with the fact that I got a keyboard plugged into the wrong place. Give me a second. Alright, unplugged. Alright. Keyboard is plugged back in. The weird thing is the controller was working right before I started the stream. Like, I literally just moved the car around, and now it's janked out. Hey, Phil, looking good. Getting enough rest, my guy? Not over the last 24 hours, but yes, I have been getting... why is... is there something... have I done something wrong? What is happening? For some reason, I can't drive any of the cars. Well, we'll try it once we do the individual checks. Anyway, so yeah, this car is a bit peculiar. It's meant to be a front-wheel drive. Let's just double check that it is. Yeah, we have front-wheel drive, but we don't have a rear drive line. On the back, we have double wishbone, which is an odd choice. If you're not running rear-wheel drive or any sort of drive in the rear of any kind, you don't really need double wishbone. It's a bit of overkill, honestly. Probably go with something like a semi-trailing arm, maybe. A multi-link is good, but a rear torsion beam is pretty fine if you want to keep those prices down. Hello, Wheelspin Media. How's it going? We're in the same boat then. Yeah, sleeping is not my friend, if I'm being honest. Anyway, oh, okay, well, the game is bugged out a little bit there. It hasn't gotten the transmission attached to the engine. So we do have a turbo inline 4-cylinder with some hefty-looking trumpets, though automation doing its poor exporting thingy where you don't actually get to see them attached. But still, that should be an interesting one. It doesn't have a whole lot of power. So as I said, I think this thing has about 130 kilowatts, which isn't much, and it's also going through the front wheels. I'm also noticing that they didn't set the color for the seats properly, so they've just come out white. And also they're going with a 70s seat style, so maybe you could consider this an 80s seat style. The problem is here is, as years go on, they actually mandated the headrest to be higher. So that there, if you get into an accident, you're going to get whiplash from here, and it's going to cause a lot of issues. Whereas you really want the headrest to be like right behind your head. It can be really uncomfortable, but if you get rear-ended by some person probably on their phone, yeah, they're going to rear-end you. That wasn't really a problem in the 70s so much, but now it's a big problem. Hey, I just submitted the car 2 minutes ago. Would you be able to test in this stream? If not, next stream video. I'm testing them all in order. So if you want to look up what I'm up to and then go down to where yours is, I don't want to skip anybody's car because that would be unfair to people. So yeah, I don't skip videos. Sorry, skip cars, I should say. Yeah, do the cars in order. Okay, so this one is done by Lost Hostage or something? I can't remember. What's his name? Low Hostage. Okay, so this one seemed a little bit interesting. A very basic design, but I don't mind basic if it works quite well. Unlike the green one, this one has a little bit more of a conventional rear end, and I do like it a lot. This one is strange. I don't like... Is this secretly one of those, what do you call it? Oh, frick, what's the name of them? ICP fan people? There's a name for ICP fans, but that's what that reminds me of. I'm also just now noticing this thing down here around the bottom. This is reminding me a lot, actually, of the Ferrari F40. Give me a second. G'day, Ash Plays. Oh, didn't know that? That's fine. Yeah, I do them in order though. Ferrari F50 rear. Is it the F50 or the F40? Okay, so it might be the F50 I'm thinking of. No, it is the F40, the one that was coming to mind. So you've got like this fairly molded into the body kind of rear diffuser look thing going on. Can you just keep playing the next one's good? So yeah, that's kind of what this is giving me a vibe of, like the F40s, F50s. It's not as well pronounced as them, but yeah. So on this one, it looks like we got a lot of downforce. I know that these rear diffusers here are very well known for breaking off, because they're not a very particularly good mod. Though we've got a lot of downforce around here. So this is downforce, this is downforce, 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 and then extra downforce that he's gotten some extra little things to attach onto. He's got some drag-inducing things there that don't add downforce. Then this, I did notice this before. I didn't really click as to why they did it though. You can see here that it's not actually as low as the body line. I'm guessing what happened is they went out into BeamNG, they tested it, found that the front splitter would scrape on the ground, so they lifted it up, as opposed to doing the, like, make a me English do, yes. A fake front splitter, and then putting on an invisible wing just above it, so then it doesn't scrape. Really interesting. Is the silver one a Koenigsegg? Yes, so I could start from the beginning if you want. So this one is a Koenigsegg-like car. So let's go back to here. This one is the Nicky Storm Arn Tire by Alexandria Bargwin. If you've seen them around, probably, if you've been here for a while. Hey, Shivi54. It is late, but I am here. I mean, I've only been going for a couple of minutes. How long? 10 minutes. So yeah, we're still fairly fresh. Wait, hold on. No, that's not the one, is it? No, it is the one. This is meant to be a 1994 car? Doesn't look like a 1994 car. Also, Koenigsegg wasn't around for a lot longer. But we've also got an inverted wing here, which is something I noticed, which I'm unsure about the purpose of. It is meant to be a very low drag car, so very low downforce, so then they can get the higher top speed. They found, though, that it became unstable. That's when they added on the aero bits. I don't know what this is about, though. Very particularly weird. I am actually noticing that it's got, like, the bumpier thingies around there, so this is actually probably a 90s car. Alright, moving on. So, we're up to this one. What was the gimmick of this particular car? I believe this is the Umbra. This is a $6.35 million car from 2020. It is a rework of a previous car that they put up, so I don't actually know anything about it, unfortunately. Hello, Flamesy, how's it going? 2 a.m. there? It's 1:45 a.m. here, so yeah, it's also really late for me. I know nothing about this car, but at that sort of price, $6 million, this car had better be made of solid gold. So here now we've got a set of 3 cars. And these remind me of the old PCP, whatchamacallits that I did a while ago. What were they? The kit car things. That's what this is reminding me of. And I think maybe they've done a slightly better job of designing it. It's 12 in Canada. I'm assuming that's 12 midday, which I would understand. So they've gone to a lot of effort here. They've gone with a regular GTR version, a GT2 version, and a GT1 full race spec version. So this is meant to be like a low budget car, though it's still like, I think, what, $81,000 for this one? No, $74,000, then $97,000, then almost $200,000 for this one. So these are not affordable cars. So their thing here is some 2009 affordable sports supercars from Germany. The manufacturer's philosophy is, but how do I make as much power? How much power can you make from it? Okay, yeah, fair enough. So it's, yeah, talking about smaller engines by the looks of it. They look mini Supras. They look like mini Aston Martins. The body shape, at least. They have done a good job to get away from that design, though. So I do like these. These are pretty good. Oh, so it's midnight for you then. If it's 12, Yash. GR Supras that mated with a GR 86. I don't... Okay. Anyway, so yeah, these cars are very similar in their, like, they're based on the same car body. But you can see that this one's aero gets fully bonkers on here. And they've gone with, like, some really complicated lights down here, which I really do like. They've put a lot of care and thought into this. So this is the street car. This one's a bit of a race car. You got the roll cage in here. You got the toe loop. And then this one's full, like, LM spec where it's got this on here. But being such a small wheelbase, I get the feeling that this thing is going to be very spin-happy. Makes sense there from Germany because Supra has BMW guts. Yeah, pretty much they are Supras. Only the 2020 Supra. Something interesting cars today? Yes, there are! Welcome, Crispy Shaman. Many sports cars. Yes, well, these 3 are the same, and they're all from, who are they? The Midget Man. So... yeah, These will be interesting. Let's have a closer look at these. So this is the base road-going version. That is a unique interior. Sure, let's go with that. I really do wish that there was some sort of like narrow bevel option here for the chassis in BeamNG. Oh, sorry, in automation when you're making these. Because these middle bits are just too wide, honestly. But they've made it work close enough. We have a hypercar as well. Yes, there is 2 hypercars, actually. So yeah, we got a very basic interior. This is strange. They've gone with like a half seat here. So, I mean, I don't really see being able to fit kids in here. You know what? They're Porsche back seats. The seats that are like way too small for anybody with legs to actually fit back there. Really funny. I like it. These are weird. Not entirely sure what they're meant to be, but okay, some sort of intake. Oh yeah, let's check out the engine in this. So this one has, oh, wait, hold on. Where's the engine? Okay, so we have the engine in the front for this one. I'm gonna turn down the mouse sensitivity here. We've got a V6 twin turbo 60 degree quad cam. Interesting. Insurance seats? What? I don't understand. Just like what the person in music just said. What? Quality German design. Oh, this music is weird. Anyway, let's move on. Hello, Harrian 12C. Alright, we're gonna check out this one. This one's pretty cool. We got a full roll cage here. We got the full race spec steering wheel, even though it seems a bit weirdly placed. Not close enough to the seat. Unusual. Same sort of dash, though this one is made entirely of carbon fiber. Very Spartan in here. We got no back seats, and then we got in here a mid-engine. So they've got 2 different engine choices here, which is very weird. So the other one comes with a V6 that's 90 degrees. Oh, sorry, 60 degrees. And this one comes with also a 90 degree, but this one's a V8. 4? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is twin turbo again. Very interesting choices. Probably not the choices I would have made. You probably want to keep a car like this very light. So I probably wouldn't have gone with something like a V8. Tiny V8? I mean, it might be tiny. I didn't really check it out. I forgot to. But that one is quite an expensive car. That one is, what? $97,000. This one, though. This is the GT one. This is the one that I'll probably be doing most of my testing in. We've got a lot of downforce here. And we don't have a mid or rear engine this time. Interesting. We got some push rod. It looks like we have a sequential here. That's a choice. And then in the front, we have, I think this is the same V8. Got a 60 degree V8 in the front again. Big gear stick? Yeah, it is a very big gear stick. Like, that almost looks like one of those hydraulic handbrakes that you kind of rip on that are vertical for things. So yeah, odd choices. I probably would have gone with lighter engines, and it seems that they would have cost a lot of money to go from a front to a mid and then another front. Why not just have them all V8? Have one naturally aspirated, have one turbo, and then have one like full race spec. I wonder what the drivetrain is on this. This one is front and rear drive. Okay. This one is, we got some rear drive in there, and then we don't have front drive. Okay, so that one is just a 2-wheel drive car. This one is front and rear. Okay, so maybe there's some sort of like racing regulation body that they're trying to appease. Sorry, I should really have that invisible there. There's probably some sort of like racing body to appease for this one. Maybe they're, I don't know. It's really hard to say what their intent was with this particular model of car. But yeah, let's go take this over now to a map. I think I have the Salt Lake map set up, which is, this is meant to be a top speed car. So we'll take this one around there and then we'll take it around Utah. Too bad my car will probably come after 5 more streams. There are still 20 cars before it. Yikes. I am submitting a car. Would you prefer if I put things like coast and displacement in description? Or cost. Sorry. If you're going to do adopt zip file, which I would actually probably suggest you start doing because they're going to be updating automation, which is going to invalidate your old cars. I'd suggest putting it in the .zip mod file in like something like Google Drive, where I don't have to sign up and make an account. Oh, sorry. And then I will try it out. But if you do that, it would be good if you put in the year and the price tag, some sort of little blurb. If you can give me a blurb that fits in like this sort of space, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If you make a really large one, then I have to like pick and choose what it is that you've said about the car. Anyway, what do we got here? Somebody's pinging me. Anyway, yeah, let's go do this car. So, let's switch up maps. We're gonna start with the Salt Lake one because I've not tried the Salt Lake in a while. Bonneville, that's what it is. Where is Bonneville? Oh, there we go, Bonneville, Salt Flats. It was right at the top. I probably should have thought that, being alphabetical and all that. Made a luxury boat. I made a luxury boat, actually. If you go back a couple of videos, oh boy. Actually, that'd be a week and a half ago now. Yeah, that was a literal boat. Oh, my computer is not liking this map right now. Okay, so it's been a while since I've used this map. I don't remember them not having textures, so let's just skedaddle past this one really quickly. We're going to go right here. We're going to bring up the first one, which is this car. Whoops. Yep, it replaced the car that was there. And my controller's not working, so I'm going to relaunch the game. See if that fixes this issue. Cool. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oops, nope, that's not right. Okay. Hey Phil, don't want to sound like your mum, but could you run a brush through your hair? Is it really that bad? How's that? Do I look pretty now? My mum thinks I'm handsome. Okay, so do we have controller control? Yes, we do. I don't know what happened to the last time around. The moment I started streaming, for some reason, the controller stopped working. Don't understand why. Classic BeamNG bug texture, yep. Earth game crash. No, it didn't crash. I closed it because it was bugged out. Okay, let's bring it up to the line. And let's see what sort of top speed we can reach with this thing. That front wheel is very inset. Very, very inset. We should probably also check what sort of engine is in this thing. So let's have a look. What is this geometry in the front here? That is weird. What is that? They've got some sort of box in here. What's that meant to be? Weird. Anyway, let's move on. So, no interior, obviously. So, we got a twin-turbo V8. 90 degree... Oh, sorry, 60 degree. How do I keep getting 90 degree and 60 degree mixed up? I don't understand. Anyway, we have another 60 degree V8 twin-turbo. What is it about 60 degree V8s? What are you guys doing to me? All right, well, it's twin-turbo. I'm going to say that maybe these small companies got the V8 from the same area because... this is uncanny. All right, let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. No, hold on. We should have the right UI element. We'll go with S-Speed. Okay. If you're gonna wear a bow tie, you gotta have brushed hair. Well, I did do my hair. It's just I had to do a lot of stuff just before the stream, so my hair went all messy again. Nice bow tie. Thank you. You got like a thing. Try my 2020 Hertree Sunburst on then repo. Hello, Jug. Him? I will do videos in order. Sorry, cars in order. Ford Modular V8. Ford Modular V8s are 90 degree though, not 60 degree. Anyway, ooh. When they said that this thing is slow off the line, they were not wrong. This is very slow. But we are going up there now. 230, which is, we're getting close to 200 miles an hour now. Getting up to 280. Chevy LS? No! It's 60 degree, not 90. You're thinking 90 degree V8s. I think this is either a Koenigsegg from 2000s or an SSC Ultimate Aero. This is a 1994 car, so it is peculiar, but it is meant to be based on the Koenigsegg. So we got 317. Let's switch over to manual, see if there's more gears to be had. Nope, okay. Almost blew up the engine though. So what sort of speeds can we reach? This thing wanders a little bit at high speed, which is irritating. And here's the end. So we would have had a pass speed of 316. I don't actually think it's going to go any faster than 316. I think this is the limit of the car. Alright. This map is bugged out since the last time I played it. It never used to wheel square like that. That's like a bitumen thing. I think this map is broken. Alright. 316... Oh, yeah, my math was wrong. 196. So, yeah, unfortunately, not an incredibly fast car, but it is cheap. This car was, hold on, $81,400. So that is a very cheap car. So, I don't know, man. It's kind of a muscle car, really, because muscle cars don't have huge top speeds either. Cox. Why Cox? Very confused by that one. Also, I didn't say hello to the new people. Welcome. I'm just going to call you Jug. And Brandon Teflon. Welcome. Have I not said hello to anybody else? Cascade Freak. Welcome. Mr. Philman, or anyone who's good with off-road tire thing. I need your help with getting the old tires to disappear when keeping the burp-tastic tires in. It goes fully into it in the video, so you can check it out from there. For the era, that sounds pretty fast. Yeah, I mean, there are faster cars. In the 80s, they had the cars doing 200 miles per hour, like the Ferrari F40 and that Porsche, and the Yellowbird. There were a few. I have a competitor to that car. Well, sure. Cough, cough, cough. Wait, what? What? Anyway, let's try this one out on a racetrack. So let's see if it's a supercar or just a car that has a gimmick. So let's go to Hirochi Raceway. I do like Hirochi. Remember the Daytona Charger did 200 miles per hour? No, I didn't. Oh, the new one. Oh, yeah, that car. Which, I bet you any money doesn't actually do that in real world situations on flat ground. Let's bring it back out. Shelby Pantera? For the price of it, it's good compared to... Yes, it is. It is very much better compared to those cars when you're considering price. I'm not sure if I said welcome Chevy, but welcome Chevy. But I'm quite sure I hit 400 miles per hour for the same price in the same era. Yeah, I get the feeling that that's why I'm going to test it now as a road car. But yeah, that was a nice trim. In stock form, only like 175. 90s, we have Bugatti EB1. The Bugatti EB110 is my favorite car of all time. Because when I was a kid, I first saw one in a video on TV. And it just flabbergasted me. A quad turbo engine? Ooh, that was amazing. I was blown away, and I got a model of it the next chance I could. I mean, it'll be around somewhere. I don't know where it is currently. This car, let's see how much... Hold on. Nope, okay, that's just... Fun fact, the original Koenigsegg was such a death trap that the... Yeah, I know. That's not a fun fact, that's just a fact that everybody knows. Okay, you know what? It's handling okay. It's doing that corner at 122, so... I get the feeling that there's hidden aero in this car. Okay, a little bit of understeer. It is understeering more than what I would like. Okay. What you want to do is find a balance of understeer and oversteer where you're just kind of in the middle of like front and rear tires giving away at the same time. But the front tires in this car are giving away a lot earlier before the rear tires are giving away. So we got lots of grip on the rear, which is nice and safe. The brakes aren't as... Oh god, okay. Not quite as special as I would like. And then, to get that top speed, they've sacrificed a lot of low-end acceleration. Oh god! Okay, well, don't clutch dump this. I get the feeling that this thing is too rear weight biased. Let's have a quick check here. I'm not seeing any hidden wings. And, hold on, is it... Yeah, it's just rear-wheel drive. We don't have front-wheel, all-wheel drive. So, this car is actually pretty good at handling. You got a very slow takeoff, though, which I get the feeling is a combination of them wanting to have a car that has a higher top speed for cheap, and also a car which won't get a lot of wheel spin off the line, just like what we had. Yeah, we got understeer. So much understeer, but still a pretty good car. I would probably still pit this against, like, your Ferraris and Porsches of the day. Probably would... Okay, we got a little bit of a mid-speed instability. Ooh. I think it might have to do with the fact that the center of gravity is not as high as what we would like. Yeah, let's try a few more tricky corners. Get around, we're gonna go past T1 again. Okay, understeer, understeer, understeer. That is a very understeer killer corner. And yes, it really did hurt us that time around. There, it didn't do so bad. And that snap oversteer is pretty nasty, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Okay, away we go again. Alright, let's get to T1 and see how this thing handles going into T1 with that snap oversteer. Maybe if it's a change in vertical height. Yeah, okay. So I think it's anytime you like go up or down, like your vertical movements unsettles the car, unfortunately. Okay, okay, understeer. Not particularly what you want to see. Okay, there we go. Was that... I mean, there was a little bit of an elevation change. Something's not right with this car. I like it, but it's not fan-diddly-tastic. Let's compare it to the next one on the list. No wings, bruh? Just like the original Koenigsegg? Yeah, but it does actually... So, in the description of the car, it did actually go back and get the aero put on it. As you can see here, it's got aero right here. So if we Control-T this... Wait, hold on. Is that not actually a wing? No, here's the wing plane in here. I can see it. So, yeah, it does actually have a wing. Yep. Wing fixture right here. Wing 24. So that means that there's at least 2 other wings. Where are the other wings then? Yeah, I don't know where the other wings are. That is peculiar. Is it these things here? No? Weird. I don't know where the other wings are. Whatever. Let's bring out the next car. But the what was the other after the CCX? What are you? I think drugs are bad. I broke my BeamNG. Yeah, I did that a little bit earlier for some reason. Also, you broke your English. So it has some downforce. Yeah, it has a little bit of downforce. Much like the Koenigsegg, they just put a little bit of downforce on the rear. What I didn't know about that car, the Koenigsegg, let me bring up a picture of said Koenigsegg. I don't know how to spell Koenigsegg. Okay, I got in the same area. Oh, it was the CCX, wasn't it? Yeah, so, one thing I didn't know about this car, let's see if we can bring this up to a bigger picture, is this is actually an air curtain to reduce drag. And I had no idea what air curtains were. I always thought that there was like maybe some sort of radiator in here to help the cooling go down. But it turns out that what you do is you take a little bit of air from the front of the car, and then if you push it down here, what it does is it fills in the gap of air here. So the air will want to like zip all the way around there and create like a vacuum kind of like turbulent pressure along the sides of the car. But if you sap a little bit of air from the front and put it down the side like that, what it does then is it fills in that air, which reduces that like lower pressure vacuum turbulent kind of area there. Very weird. I never knew that. So that was what they did. Okay, so the next car we're going to look at, Gridder. Yes, this one. You know what? I should probably take that one to a rally track. And I just saw a rally track here earlier, which I don't think I've driven before. Rally Forest. I got it a while ago, and I think I must have forgotten that I had it. Made a V16 powered racing bus. I did that with a racing truck. And it collapsed in beam. Oh dear. And the game crashed. Oh dear. When Beam can't handle the Supreme bus. And I also just broke Steam, yeah. You broke Steam as well. Welcome, Connor Mehring. What are the rules for car submissions on the Discord? There are none. This is just cars that you are proud of and you want to show me. Which seems to be very popular. So, I keep doing it. And as long as it stays popular, I'll keep on doing it. And I do enjoy it. It is a very fun thing to do. Okay, so this car is by Low Hostage. Hello, Thomas Biscelli. No rules, to be honest. Just submit a car. Just don't spam. Yeah, pretty much. So people like they do build competitions, all that kind of stuff. But I have peculiar tastes, and dealing with challenge type things is really time consuming. And I'm already doing a lot of other things like creating mods and all that sort of stuff, and doing other things in the background. That I just started this off once, and I went, you know what? People really like this. They're really responding to it. So I enjoy it too. So here we have a very weird car. They got like the Crow. Is it the Crow that I'm thinking of? Hold on, I just saw a picture. Yeah, that kind of makeup. That's what this car is. It's kind of got the crow makeup. Or like an ICP type thing. No, my laptop is unresponsive, so I'm gonna have to forcibly shut it off by unplugging the charger. Oh dear. Sounds like you're having a real hell of a time with your car. Wow, there's a lot of fog on this map. Odd. Anyway, let's move along. So this car is meant to be just a very cheap sports car. Front-wheel drive, meant to be good for rallying. Okay. Oh, I've never been on this map before, and it is brutal. Also, this game is very quiet compared to the music, so let's turn the music up. Oh yeah, that's way down. Let's turn it up to like 50-ish for now. There you go. Oh, hold on. I believe that will... Yeah, okay, my microphone should be better now. Sorry about that. It'll be very loud, so you guys will be deafening yourself. I'm sorry. I should actually probably figure out which one it is that I want on there and which one I don't. Filters, give me a second. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Oh, God. Okay, this should be the good one. They don't have very good names for the mods. Oh, sorry, for the filters. So... Test, test. Oh, God. How about now? Okay! Nope, okay. Well. I'm not sure which one is a good idea. I don't think it's that one. I think it's... the expander. Why is that crapping itself? How about this one? Test, test? Test, test? Okay. I don't know which one it is that I want. Because they... I think it is. Test? Test now. Okay. That should be what we want. Okay, sorry about all that messing around. I just realized at that particular point in time that I had my audio set up incorrectly. It will stay popular forever. If I were you, I'd do this more frequently. Unfortunately, I am doing so many different things that I don't really have time to do a whole lot. Oh God, oh, frame lags. Frame lags out the wazoo. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like controls become in... Oh, what is up with that corner? Game hates that corner a lot. Alrighty. So... Oh, okay, we got traction control. Yeah, let's turn traction control off, see if that helps us out a little bit. Not the greatest handling vehicle in the world. Not the greatest rally car in the world. I think the biggest problem with it being a rally car right now is the fact that it is a very long car. So it's maybe not well suited for rally, unfortunately. They did say some other things about this car, so maybe we'll try out the other options as well. I mean, it is okay on power. It does handle well enough. I didn't check what sort of tires it has. Keeps bottoming out. I get the feeling this is not a rally car. So, you don't want to book a rally car that bottoms out a lot. That would be not great, unless it was like, oh, modified. It sounds horrendous. Oh, okay. That was pretty bad. Goddamn, I am late again. That's fine. I always start my streams, because I'm planning to do more streams for this particular series on Mondays. It releases the same time that my videos do. So if you ever want to know, they start a little less than an hour ago. Like 47 minutes ago is when it starts. That is right. Yeah, 47 minutes ago. So, as a rally car, I think this car is kind of a fail. Let's have a quick look at the tires here. We know that this one is a very racy setup 4-cylinder turbo engine, but we didn't check the tires. And those are hard long life tires. Okay, how much is the price of this car? $28,000. So it is a very affordable car. So I suppose you can't expect everything, but that bottoming out that's constantly happening, not great. The zips are too big for Discord. Upload them to Google Drive and then put a link to Google Drive in there. That way you can also put a picture in if that's something you want to do, but I don't really need the picture since I'm going to see the car anyway. The lag gets really annoying when you're actually trying to drive well, but when you're driving casually, the lag is... I'll allow it. Yeah. So what I've kind of figured out is it's when tires are under load is when it starts to crap itself. So yeah, the other thing, good for racing and rallying. Okay, let's try it out as a racetrack. What map should we race it on? I mean, we could go back to Hirochi because we were just there. That was kind of a thing that they were going on about. We could do Spa Frankenchops. Francorchamps. I don't know, whatever. I always call it Frankenchops. I don't know why. Just my dyslexia says that's what it's meant to say. You can send the so you can send a .car file if you want, but automation is going to be updating soon, which will invalidate a lot of old .car files or maybe even bug them out. So I would suggest doing a .zip and uploading it to Google Drive. It doesn't really look like it's meant for rally. Yeah, not by the looks of it. Did send the .car, but also the zip as a backup. Good. That's playing it safe. Control E. Alright, let's try it out on this racetrack. And then maybe we'll try that F1 track that we tried earlier. Sorry, I'm full of burps right now. I don't know what's happening. Oh, we don't have a... Oh, that's right. This is... Wait, hold on. So I have no clutch input. Hold on. Slow this mouse down. So it must be either an advanced automatic or a dual clutch transmission. I suppose we'll find out. Hold on. Actually, I can just find out now. Yeah, no. It's a dual clutch transmission, I think. Interesting. It is tricky to handle. Okay. Understeer. Understeer. That's a lot of understeer. This car has no downforce, by the way, as well. So, I don't know if it is the greatest car in the world. Okay. Whoa. Why are we getting oversteer in a straight line, but understeer in corners? How's that working out? Is it just a high-speed instability thing? Okay. Tricky. Yeah, sorry, my music is being very buggy, so I have to Alt-Tab out of the game every single time that I want a song to play. Weird. I don't get it either. Okay, no. Lots of lockup. No, it does have ABS. Why does it act like it doesn't have ABS? Weird. Itchy nose. Alright, let's bring it around. Okay. I'm sorry to say, bro. It's a sporty family car. I'll give it that. But as a race car? Or a rally car? Not so much. Alright, let's give it a bit of a try around here. This is the understeer killer corner. We're going to slow down a lot. Okay, if I slow down a lot, it gets turned around. But it's so weird. What was that, oversteer section I was having? Okay. Get turned. Ooh. So it seems that the theme of today is lots of understeer. But we do have those race cars coming up, and I have a lot of high hopes for those cars because they have some real error on there. So that gets me excited. Also, we're dealing with a lot more power as well. I tried to handbrake you while still driving. Let's try it again. Woo! Okay, well, it just doesn't like to get traction on those front tires, unfortunately. So I would give this car, out of 10, it is a budget car. It's only $28,000 for a reasonable amount of power. It is also a family sedan. What sort of weight are we dealing with? 2, 6, 7, like 1,800 kilos. So this thing is probably really safe as well. So I would say as a family safety saloon car, this is probably pretty decent. Probably compete with something like a Volvo or something like that. But not like the sporty Volvos, like mid-range Volvos. I like it. Could have been better. I'd probably give it like, though, a 7. Because it does actually feel nice. It just doesn't actually handle nice. And I like the fact that they've done an interior. So that is more than some. So in the zip now, forgot about the oncoming update. I think you were supposed to send it through Google Drive. Generally, Google Drive is a good one. Welcome, Zorbeltas. While I have a car that I am moderately happy with, I want the update to reset and be able to remake it without the old parts tempting me. Okay, so you can do the exported.zip file and then upload that to Google Drive and then put that in the Discord if you want to do it that way. So you don't have to, like, be put down in line. I'm not going to do the fill score. The fill score is too troublesome to do because I rattle them off in my head, and then the only way for me to actually do the fill score is to put it together in the edit. So you may not notice, but I don't actually comment on what the total fill score is in those ones in which I did the fill score for those cars. Because that's, that's a little bit beyond my thing. Like, I could have done a proper write-up, but then that's in like an hour per car that I have to spend doing a write-up on, and that's too much time for a video. I struggle to get one car done for myself with the fill score. Talking about updates, have you seen the BMNG video textures lighting? Yeah, I think that this is actually a decent update. I thought that the mattress update and the Soliad update was a big waste of everybody's time. Not really necessary. This visual update is actually something nice, and I think has been wanted for quite a while, because this game doesn't look... It looks like a 2012 game, which is when it came out. What I would like to see them do, like, above all the rest, even though I do like this new update, is to get them to fix this laggy issue. This whole, like, lagging when the tires are under stress a lot of the times, that's too much, and I can't deal with it. That is actually a game killer for me. And if it was just a little bit worse, and a little bit more consistently, like, on every single corner, I probably wouldn't play BeamNG at all for videos. I'd do something else. So if this new update actually makes it worse, I'm probably going to stop playing BeamNG. So I'll be exporting the automation cars to other games, like Assetto Corsa, which is also a terrible game. Also, I find it really funny that a lot of people were, like, trying to prove me wrong about Assetto Corsa being a bad game by saying that Assetto Corsa was a bad game. See, everyone was actually agreeing that it was trash. What they were saying, though, is that the mod makers fixed what the developers had made, which was a trash game. So I will be doing some mods, I'll be doing all that sort of stuff, and I will get around to doing more Assetto Corsa stuff in the future. And maybe get myself a multiplayer server set up, and I might do some races with some viewers and stuff like that. I think that'll be fun. But that's way down in the future, because it takes a long time to convert one of those cars and do all the maths and everything. Looks sick, though I won't be getting any benefits with my HP laptop. Sure, okay. The Wigion is crap, though? What are you talking about? Why that quirky car? We need... Oh, okay. Sorry, you're talking about the, Wendigo? Is that what it was called? I thought it was called the Soliad. I can't even pick it out of a lineup. Which car was it? I think it was this one. Ah, the Soliad Wendover. That's what it was, yeah. So I did a drag version of that car where I stripped everything off of it. That car is really fast. Anyway, so let's go check out the next car. So this will be the Umbra by also the same creator, Low Hostage. 2020, and this one is $6.35 million. This car is ridiculous. And yeah, so this is a reworked car. I have no description of what this car is. So what's it called? Umbra. There we go. Okay, let's try it out. So I did see on here that this thing has a lot of downforce. So this is like the complete opposite of the previous car, except it's also meant to be sporty by the looks of it. So we've gone with a body here by the looks of it that is very reminiscent of my like record car, which is now really slow compared to what my other record cars are. So I'm going to redo my automation test track record beating lap video. Not as fast as getting a lawsuit from some crappy music audio. What are you talking about? My music is from YouTube audio library. So I'm not actually like doing anything in particularly wrong here. I've just got it playing music off of their playlist. Maybe a little bit of cheaty, but yeah, I wanted music and I didn't want to do anything for it. I suggest making Ford Crown Vic drag car. Maybe one day. I guess my next car would be on the next stream. We shall see. I don't know. God damn it, what are you talking about? My music? And how I'm not going to get banned for it? Is that what you're upset about? So, I do actually like the back end here, and I did mention that a little bit at the beginning. This rear taillight setup they got, kind of funky. I will admit it. But I do like it. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Then in the back here, we've got some pushrod suspension. No interior, which is unfortunate, but still. We've got a proper 90-degree V8, guys. Finally, we've got one. It happened. Then we've got turbos? Yes, we do have turbos on there. And we have double wishbone on the front and full race intake. So this has full everything. So we got race intakes, a full V8, turbos. That looks like ceramic brakes. We got 2 pistons on the front. What is the weight of this car? This car is very light. So 2.6. Hold on. 354, 5. 6, 2, about 12 to 1300 kilos, and they've gone with 2 pistons on the front, and those brake discs are not very big. This car also has a lot of downforce, which means that those brakes are going to be very, very worked. So this car is probably going to cook its brakes. Oh my god! Oh no! They've gone 2 pistons on the rear and gone minuscule. Oh no, I think they went 4 pistons on the rear and went minuscule. Oh no! The brakes on this are going to be shot after a couple of laps. Though then again, the quality is really high, so I don't know. But they've fallen into the trap of thinking that Mercedes have 6-piston brake calipers. Why can't I have them? It's because automation is not a very particularly accurate car. Wait for the next update. The next update... The next update will have that fixed. So that will be interesting. G'day, Carl. How's it going? Looks like an Aston Martin Vulcan. Yeah, it does. Though I'd say look better, because I don't actually like the look of the Aston Martin Vulcan. The Aston Martin Vulcan is, like, disproportionate and swoopy, wishy-washy kind of design. This may be a bit unpopular with some people, but I don't like the look of the Aston Martin Vulcan. The Valkyrie, oh my god, I love it. But the Vulcan, it just looks like it comes down too much on the nose. It's not a... I don't like the disappearing headlights. Like, I like the side of it. It's mostly just the front. I should be honest. It's mostly the front I don't like of the car. Anything from, like, where the wheels are forwards, I don't like. Like, this looks too much like a Ford. Like, GT. This looks too drooped down and too... like, it's like it melted a little bit too much when, like, they were trying to form it or something. I don't know, man. Just for the brakes, what are you talking about? Not sure. Might want to get fire extinguishers for this one. Maybe. My cars don't really experience brake overheating things even if I have 4 pistons or even 6. But then you probably have a lot of ABS, which will actually be a bad thing. Hello, NisanR33. Hi, how's your day? My day's pretty alright. Everyone is free to have an opinion. Yeah. Vulcan is depressed? Yeah. It's like, oh. Yeah, so I don't know. I just don't particularly like it. I hope we have tire text like this, lol. There are mods which kind of give you it, yes. But we don't currently have that. And welcome, noob. Alright, let's, it's around here somewhere. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's try it out. Let's actually see what this car is like. We'll try turning it on first. Alright, so do we have... Okay. I'm not sure if we have a sequential or a manual. But we'll find out. Oh, 12,000 RPM. Okay, this is a sequential. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no! We have a bit of understeer by the looks of it. So that wasn't quite what I was expecting. I do like the rear taillights on this thing. They are funky and cool looking. This thing accelerates pretty good. It's got pretty decent handling. Brakes feel a little bit weak. Oh, God. Okay. Ah! So if you have really really powerful brakes, and then you chuck ABS on it, it will do a lot of that. Whereas it's like, oh no, I have to ABS. Oh, I have to work extra hard. And BeamNG doesn't handle it very well. But we'll give it more of a try. I also feel that this thing handles like a rear-wheel drive and not an all-wheel drive car, which would be cool if it was. For like a $6-point-something million car, though, you would expect it to be bloody amazing. All right, bring it around. Oh, the brakes aren't as good as what I would like. And this car is really loud. Oh, God, okay. The game was also, like, frame lagging on me. So we're having a little bit of issue there. I think this might be all-wheel drive, but let's have a quick look underneath. We have... Yes, it is all-wheel drive. Okay. I don't know why, but it looks like the Vulcan would murder someone. I mean, if you stuff up, yeah. Let's give this a little bit more of a test-a-rooney around here. Let's see what we can do. Coming up to the first corner, braking where all the time marks are. We pulled up pretty good. It has great mechanical grip. I think it's the error that starts to fail it. Oh, it feels really... Okay, now that I'm driving it a little bit differently, it feels a lot better. Driving it to its understeering tendencies. Alright, pretty decent. Where do we start braking from, though? Oh, we got a little bit of scraping. So, if anybody was here from the beginning, I was talking about how their front lip, or front splitter, it looked like it scraped, so they lifted it up a bit. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they lifted it up enough, because I can hear it scraping still. Alright, I want music back. Okay, there we go. We've got music again. And let's see what our braking point is like. Decent. Okay. Oh, understeer. On the understeer killy corner. Yes, it hurts quite a bit. Oh. Okay. I think if they put a little bit more rear bias acceleration, no. I think it's maybe just a little bit of error on balance. Let's actually do a time trial of this on the automation test track. And see what we can do there. Because I get the feeling this car is going to be pretty darn good. And car, obviously. Yup. And one lap. I don't know why, but it looks... Okay, no, I already read that one. Sorry, my bad. I'm actually going to see if there's any hidden wings on this car as well. Because this car handles pretty well for what looks to be only a few little wings. I would actually be... Oh, god damn it, game. Why must you do this? Okay, so if you have a chroming car when you go into BeamNG's racing thing, you just go here and then you select default. Wherever default is. Oh, no, there we go, default. Okay, good, and then that fixes it. But it doesn't fix two-tone, unfortunately. What was the other thing I wanted to do? Control-T. Okay, so we have no wings inside the car. And then at the back, we have just the regular thing. Also, I'm very surprised that this wing is staying attached. These wings, on every one of my cars, always detaches. So I don't know how they got that to stick. Maybe I'll have to try that again sometime. Hey! You missed your first car, but now we're onto the Umbra. So, we were talking about your previous car. A little too understeery, unfortunately, on Racetrack. And on dirt, it was not a good rally car, unfortunately, bro. Not even close. But, for its price and the fact that it's a four-door family car with the weight, I'm assuming very safe. Actually, a pretty good car. I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. Hey, Revhang is here! Welcome! Actually, Revhang, if you're going to do more videos copying my idea, then I'm probably going to go to you and I'm going to give you a car which I really love and have loved for a really long time when I made it. And I made an updated version and I want you to try it out. So, do more. So, this doesn't have as many wings as I thought. Unfortunately, though, the front splitter, as you can see here, does go too low. So what I would have done, and what I said at the beginning of the stream, is I would have put on a fake front lip, you know, from the lip section, which don't actually add downforce. They don't have those aeroplanes that you can see there. I'm not saying an aeroplane, like a plane that is for aero. Those don't exist for lips, which means that they don't create downforce. And then what I would have done is put an invisible wing just above it, so then it wouldn't actually ever scrape on the ground. That's what I would do. Then on the rear, it looks like you got it fairly well sorted. You got that rear diffuser really up high, so that works quite well. I copied you and Bashar testing people's cars is fun. I don't think I know Bashar. Oh wait, no, I do know Bashar. That guy that, like, doesn't really do videos anymore. I didn't realize that he did that. Welcome, Breadboy. What's going on, gamers? I'm a gamer! Oh, thank you. Just testing out people's cars. So, we're going to actually see if this car does a really good automation test track time. And I get the feeling this is going to take a few attempts as well. Oh my god, this is loud. In my ears, this is very loud. Okay, I'm getting a lot of frame lag. This is probably going to hinder my ability to put down a good lap. Or got that understeer. So we've got like some sort of weird mid-speed understeer problem. I'm not entirely sure how to fix it. I would have to like go in and dig into the .car file to see if... Oh god, okay, frame lag. Lots of input lag happening. Oh god, this is pretty bad. But let's get it turned around the band hammerhead and bring it down to the Cotswolds. And see if we can get this one done properly. I think I braked a bit late. No. Ooh, okay, I braked on time. Oh, no. Ooh, almost stuffed that one up. Oh, want to stay up. I think I just lost my front aero when I did that. When I touched the inside curb, I think with the high bank angle, it accidentally broke it. Is that meant to be food, Ryan? Is that what you're trying to say there? I never burnt my front ring during braking, and I don't mind scraping much. It hinders your braking. If you're trying to brake and then all of the pressure is going onto the front of the car, you want that weight to be going onto the tires, not onto the front lip, and then releasing pressure from the front tires. So it'll actually hurt your braking abilities. And in corners, it'll also stuff you up a little bit. Yeah, on my Discord, there's a section for it. I would suggest, with the way things are going with automation right about now, that you upload it as a .zip, put onto like Google Drive and put a link to the download in the Discord. Oh, this thing screams. I love the sound of a high-revving flat-plane V8. So good. Slow down a little bit, get it turned in, bring it around to band hammerhead, and go nice and wide, try to get this thing as good as possible because it has that understeer. Oh, we got a little bit of front wheel wiggle, unfortunately. Slow it down for the Cotswolds. Bring it around. Don't touch the inside. Good. Keep it nice and steady, and we are good and clear. All right. Can we go through slingshot flat out We're going at 300. I get the feeling we won't be able to. Oh, no, maybe we will. Oh, that's a lot of downforce. Oh, nice. Okay, our top speed is very hindered, though. We're slowing down at 200. We didn't need to, apparently. Oh, good. Okay. Frame lag, frame lag. That's fine. Get it turned around here. Nice. This thing is fast. Okay, we're going to try to brake at 125. Turns out we could have probably braked at 100, not 125. Get it through Kill Rob chicane. Quite all right. I did stuff up the switch back there on the chicane. Oh, understeer. Slow down a bit to bring that in. Adam's apex. Now this car kills cars with understeer, and it is hurting us quite a bit. We had to go induce a bit of oversteer there. Now bringing it up to, oh, I can't remember, what is this, Cossacks? Yeah, Cossacks corner. And this will kill me if I go too fast. Yep, it tried to. And now Lamb's Hope, final corner, bring it around and speed it down. Oh my god, with the controller, this thing did a sub 150. Bro, you have made a very fast car. I reckon if I was to train with this, and I was to use my racing rig setup down there, I could probably get this thing down to a 142? Probably? Is what I reckon I could get this car down to. With a bunch of practice, getting the braking points and corners lined up. I want to try the lead in to Kill Rob chicane at flat out. Let's try this again. I'll read that in a second. Oh god, okay. Severe frame lag that time. I thought I was going slow enough. I thought the brakes were working properly. I lifted off the brakes, and then the tires were no longer under stress. And I thought that meant that the yeah, so it chucked me out of the corner. Oh, understeer there on the first corner. I can't even remember what these corners are called. Something S's. I'd love to be able to just floor it and then use a little bit of oversteer on that corner with this car. Let's try going flat out. Too much understeer, okay. Well, that sucks. I would give this car something along the lines of... What do we think, guys? It's pretty good. It is very fast, but a bit rudimentary. I'm gonna give this car... See, also, the design is a bit basic. I do like it, especially I do like the rear end. And I have said that a bunch of times, but I do want to go over how much I like the rear end. The front end is a little... I mean, this is a 6 point something or other million hypercar. The front end is a bit too basic. The sides, nice. It's got the nice swooping lines, but that's kind of like there from the game. You didn't really add much to it, unfortunately. But I would give this probably an 8. I think the design is letting it down. There's no interior. I'm judging this more as a mod now than as actually a car. It is really fast. We've got that weird sort of understeer, though. I think it balances it out, but the fact that it is an incredibly well done car. You've not fallen into the traps of lips. Your brakes didn't cook, which was surprising. I thought they would since they were so small. But there's a problem with ABS. I would give this car an 8 out of 10. I think that's a fair score. Tip, don't full throttle on launch. Do like 50% throttle on launch. The launch was okay. I didn't actually have much problem with that. Fast, rudimentary, and fast, so it's a Viper? Would I call it a Viper? No. Because the handling is phenomenal. Except for, like, sometimes unexpected understeer. Like, the thing handles like it's not going to understeer, and then it just understeers. Which is very peculiar. It handles really well. I reckon if you guys want to try this out, go into the actual Discord. You are allowed to download cars for there. Like, I don't put any restrictions on you guys trying out the cars yourself. If you guys want to try to do a lap time on that sort of stuff, that is entirely fine with me. But I think the design, you did so well on the previous... Well, actually, I don't know if you did so well. The rear taillights on your previous car, that one was a bit weird. The .001 is the fact that the driver has to be on the top. Oh, 9.999 out of 10, you reckon, for the car? Yeah, there is a long lineup of cars, and I get the feeling that at some point I'll probably do a catch-up stream, which will be probably just before the automation release, if I can get around to it. Oh, sorry, if I can get advance warning for it. So then I can do like a big thing for that and go through as many cars as possible in 1 week. Is there any way to hide the gizmo thing in automation? You mean when taking a photo? Yes. Up where you got like the controls, usually on the top left-hand corner of the screen, there's a little eyeball thing. You can just click that and that'll hide the gizmo. I don't know if it's in the regular designing section though, but I know it is there in the photo taking area, because sometimes it doesn't go away properly. Yeah, the green car before is a weird design, but I kind of like it. I mean, I liked some of it. The rest of it just kind of... That's why I had a picture of the crop earlier. Yeah, that's why I had a picture of the crow up, because that's what your rear tail lights reminded me of. For anybody that's just joined us recently and doesn't know what we're talking about, how do I... I wish I could just exit a race. But I have to, like, finish a lap, don't I? What's happening? Alright, well, let's do a lap then. And then, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, well... Let's go around and just stuff everything up then, why don't we? I mean, it's a good car. I don't mind driving it for another lap, that's fine. It's just I was hoping to expedite the process. Oh, except the game is not liking me. The game is giving me lots of frame lag, and I hate it so much. Like, it came in, I think, the update before the, whatchamacallit update? The, mattress update. There was like a small update then, and it stuffed up the game's ability to work properly. So it sucks a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna fly through the slingshot. Ooh, okay. Oh, I think I might have actually touched it then, and we've lost a little bit of downforce. Let's stop at 150. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, okay, you must actually have a lot of brake cooling, because those temperatures on those brakes came down a lot, which is probably also part of the reason why you don't have a very high top speed. Oh, okay. So maybe stopping at 100 was just like a little bit too late. But we did manage to get through Kill Rob Chicane pretty decently. Have to lift around there, slow down for Adam's apex, maybe try to induce a little bit of oversteer here. Okay, nope, okay, just understeers. I didn't get the oversteer that I wanted this time around. And then we're going to slow down for Cossack's corner. I'm going to try to apex super late so then we don't understeer into the wall. It wanted to do it anyway. Lamb's Hope. This, oh god, okay, frame lag, can you please? Frame lag is really hating this car. I think it's maybe got a bit to do with downforce along with it. And a 150, which is kind of the same sort of time I did last time. What was it, 154 for the previous time? Oh, 148, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's free run this. Take it back to home. And you can see the lights that I'm talking about. Let's bring up the thing here. Yeah, so the front was unusual. But then this, that's what reminds me of the Crow with the eyeliner type thing. That's what that reminds me of every time I look at it. And I don't like the Crow. I don't like horror films. That just kind of makes me feel a little bit uneasy. But I do like this design down the bottom. This reminiscent of like your Ferrari F40s and F50s. I do like that a lot, built into the body like that. The Umbra was made before my first interior. Okay. You can also just click off the current automation to remove the gizmo. You can just exit a race, click on the second from the top option on the sidebar. What, drive? But then you have to reload the map, and that takes time, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather drive a lap in that phenomenal car. I can see some lag like the game slowing down at some points. Yeah, usually under braking. From all the testing I did, brake engine cooling doesn't affect top speed. I've done testing as well, it does. It does because it increases drag. Yes, it does. In the J-beams, it actually shows an increase in drag, and it does actually affect the top speed. Your top speed is only like 300 kilometers now, which is quite low. Alright, next cars. Not next car, but the next cars. So we're not actually doing this bottom one here, if anybody's wondering. But we're going to go with the Emperor cars now. And we are probably going to line them up around here. So let's go over here. Get them lined up by the garages for like a beauty glamour shot. Well, that's not the way I wanted to have it lined up. I wish F7 lined it up the way in which I had the camera facing. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Control E, alright. Well, they called the Umbra. Let's start with that one. Yes. Nope, that was the wrong button. Damn it. Well, whatever. Then we're going to bring out the GT2. Spawn new. And then the GT1. Okay. Okay, so we have the 3 cars here, and their description is this is like your affordable type car. It was like $70,000 or $80,000. This one was $90-something thousand. This is the only 2-wheel drive one and the only mid-engine one, and then this one is once again all-wheel drive, much like this one. But this one has a V6, that has a V8, and that has a V8, and they're both twin turbos. A weird lineup of mismatch engines. I don't entirely understand why they would do it like that, but sure. Let's give them a bit of a try. Let's start with the first one here. Nope, wrong buttons. There we go. That's the one I want. Okay, so this is just the GTR. This is a road car. Traction control can go stuff itself. Okay. Suspension feels a little wallowy, unfortunately. It's creating weird handling characteristics. We've got oversteer. No, understeer. Got the wiggly wobbly front wheels, which I had with my previous video. Okay, you know what? It feels kind of nice. Okay. It's squirmish under brakes. Oh god. I think there is problems with this car. Oh, okay. I'm getting a lot of frame lag with this car as well. It's not doing a particularly good job here. Perfect for Emperor cars. I am gonna act like there isn't a green car. Yeah, right. They do look good though. Yeah, I kind of like them. It reminds me of the PCP. Okay, so this thing understeers at high speed. Let's That's not where I wanted to press my buttons. This thing accelerates really fast though. I wouldn't mind taking this thing down the drag strip. It's pretty fast. Okay. Let's have a quick look at aero. So we do have front lips. We have 2 of them. They're hidden there. And I thought that this thing wouldn't have front downforce. So they've done what I suggested, which is to have fake front wings with real hidden wings, so then they don't scrape. And that's what I always suggest to people. And then we got 2 really big wings on the rear. Alright. Let's give it a proper hard go at slingshot, because I didn't actually check to see what speed we were doing before we went around. And I don't want to do an unreasonable speed. That would be unfair. So 240, 250, 260, 270. Oh, okay, that time it actually handled it a lot better. Alright, pretty good. What is our braking point here? I think this one has a really late braking point, because this car is really light. Yeah, alright. I probably could have even braked even later. And it does pretty well on that off-camber corner there. That is a very harsh corner. Let's brake at the 100-meter board. Yeah, probably could have braked a little bit later. BeamNG is really hard to brake in currently though, because of the whole like frame laggy thing. So I don't want to do like braking into a corner properly. No understeer there whatsoever. Bring it into Adam's Apex, getting a little bit of understeer. So this car doesn't like slow speed corners. It likes mid and high speed corners. Quite a lot. Alright, let's see what it does on Cossacks coming around here. Will they have enough downforce? Oh my god! It turned so much and then I stuffed up. That was my bad. Alright, let's go ahead and test out the GT2 car. This one is mid-engine, transverse, rear-wheel drive, and it's a really short wheelbase, so I get the feeling that this car is going to be very, very snap-oversteery, which is not great, but we'll give it a try. Oh, that is a big beefy V8 sound, and also very loud. That's also loud for you guys, so I'm going to turn that volume down a bit. Nope, wrong button. Audio. Bring that down to like 28. Hopefully that'll work. The short wheelbase of cars makes them look squished. I mean, I like the look of small cars. If you don't know about this, there is actually a race series in Australia. What are they called? Yeah, these things. These are real. These aren't fake. Like, these are miniature Mustangs and Camaros and all that sort of stuff with full aero kits and everything. Like, this is a guy sitting next to one. Hold on, let's open image in new tab and blow it up a bit so you can see it a little bit clearer. Yeah, this is a race series we have in Australia. I think it started in like the early 2000s or something like that, and they are really cool. Really expensive, but really cool. And there's been a lot of development in them as well. I don't know if they still are as popular as they once were, but I still do like it a lot. Wow, there's not a whole lot of pictures here of them. But yeah, these are real, and I freaking love them. Let's open this image in new tab and blow this one up as well. It's probably really hard for you guys to tell. Oh wait, no, hold on, you can see his helmet in there. That is the guy's helmet. This is a miniature car. You can see that guy in there, like he's so big compared to the car. They're fantastic. Cars for kids, these are not for kids. These are really fast. I don't actually know what sort of engines they have. What are the... Abandoned. Oh no! They gave up on them? That's really disappointing. Aussie racing cars, is that what their category is called? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, yeah, 2001. I thought it was early 2000s. Okay, engine. Let's have a look. A 1300cc engine, 4 valves per cylinder, 125 horsepower. Alright, not so bad. What is their weight, though? Dimensions. Weight. 115 kilos. That's more than what I was expecting. But yeah, still. I like it a lot. Your Porsche Pog... you can always check to see where I'm up to. I'm currently checking the Emperor series of cars. By, what's his name again? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. The Midget Man is the one that created these. Yeah, there's like a GT1, a GT2, and a GTR. So that's what we're testing out right now. You can always check and you can try to figure out how long it'll be until your car. But yeah, we're testing out a series of cars now. Oh god, okay. We have a little bit of power oversteer, unfortunately. I think this engine is too powerful for this car. Probably could have been fine with a naturally aspirated engine. Okay, we get the speed up and then we got the aero holding us down, which is good. Okay, maybe this thing doesn't have a huge amount of power, or maybe it's generating more downforce from what I think. Actually, I don't think it's generating... Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's the problem with a short wheelbase and a mid-engine. Please notice your Porsche. I will do it. It's... Oh, God. If it's on the list, I'll get to it. You don't have to worry. I don't skip cars. All right, let's try this again. Oh, yeah. Yar. There we go. Okay. Oh, now, okay, and we've gone around. It is really hard to save once this thing starts going. Much like that. This car is problematic. Oh! I thought I had enough aero to hold it, but apparently I didn't. Oh, no. Okay, we're into a tank slapper. And my only choice then was just to let it have its way with me. Ooh, okay. I think this should have been a front-engine car. Unfortunately, I don't think mid-engine works with this short wheelbase being rear-wheel drive. There we go. Bring it around and good. Okay. Floor it down here, and we're going to see if the aero is enough to overcome the oversteer on slingshot. I get the feeling this thing is going to oversteer way too much, though. No? Okay. If I am very light on the steering, Giles very light, this thing gets turned really nicely, and it didn't oversteer. And you really have to ease it onto the accelerator for this car. Otherwise, you get that snap oversteer still. No. Okay. We brought it up in time. We didn't reach onto the dirt, so it's fine. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Well, we've lost some of our downforce. This is a handful. I'm not sure why you decided to go mid-engine on this one, but I think, unfortunately, this car was a mistake. I'm sorry. This one was really good at handling, so I'd give this one, with its, like, good interior, that sort of stuff, and the fact that you've tried to do rear seats and whatnot, I would give an 8 out of 10. I did like it a lot. This one, I do like the roll cage. I do like the design a little bit better. It's much funkier. I do like the Bozozoku kind of like racing kind of design. I know it's like actually functional though. But unfortunately, it doesn't handle well. So I'm going to give this one like a 5.5 out of 10. It's on the good side, but that handling is so unfortunate. I think with a racing wheel though, I would be able to handle it a lot better. I'm done with my open wheeler thing. Now time to post... What? Plaster Mori Calliope on the... I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Drugs are bad. Yeah, I'd suggest uploading that as a zip as well. Oh, this car was a challenge. Okay, then. Welcome, Rob Beamer, if I haven't seen you before. I don't think I've seen you before around at all. Mustang Crow control system. What? Anyway. Dang it, the scythe the scythe pokes through the aluminum. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, it was a challenge to try and make a high-powered MR car handle decently. Unfortunately, the so mid-engine cars are prone to snap oversteer. Short wheelbase cars are prone to snap oversteer. Put them together, and you have an MR2 or something like this, where you've added way too much power, and you're going to get massive amounts of oversteer. Once the thing starts to become a little bit uncontrollable, then it just is no longer controllable. This car, yeah, unfortunately, like, as I said, that one an 8, this one a 5.5. It is just so much further down the list. But now let's try the GT1. So this is all-wheel drive, and the engine is in the front, where it should be in a small car like this. I mean, if you got a low-powered, lightweight engine, you can go mid-engine with those bodies. You really can. I've actually got that PCP kit car video that I did a while ago. That thing handles quite nicely. When will you try the blue car? I'm about to try it now. I am not John. Hey, I have a thing uploaded before the streams that never got tested. Should I re-upload it? I'm going through all the cars in order. I don't skip cars. I will get to yours in due time. I only skip cars that don't have a proper name. They just model something or other, trim something or other. Those ones I skip. The front end reminds me of an MGSV. Yeah! It does! That's the, like... weird front engine one that they created in the mid 2000s, right? That they said they were going to have a 1,000 horsepower version of, that they never actually properly made. Later MR2s weren't as bad with the snap oversteer. Yeah. I have been in a later one, and it was pretty good. I'm talking the early ones. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Any mid-engine car I build is basically suicide. Get good, scrub? No, I'm joking. Scrub. Oh, wait, no. Microphone's here. Damn it, the microphone's not there. Oh, you heard that. Oh, no. Turn the ECE off. Okay, yep. I see that. I would have turned it off immediately anyway once I realized that the power was ampered. You won't regret it. Go to work. I will post a picture in Automation Discord. Oh, got to work. Okay. Well, I'll see you later then, Harry and 12C. Let's try this one out. Okay. We've got oversteer, power oversteer problems. And I've broken it won't reverse up. So we'll have to reverse manually. Okay, let's try to get this one under control. Oh. Braking is not particularly nice in this car. Okay, lots of understeer. Lots of understeer, unfortunately. Let's try bringing it up here to kill... No. This is Ban Hammerhead. And slow down, please. Brakes, please. Nope, understeer on the exit of that. And it's out of control. Ah, okay, we got it. We got it under control. That was pure skill, bruv. Pure skill, bruv. And let's drag this thing all the way down. We're going to see what this thing does on Slingshot. If the understeer is anything to go by, it's not particularly great. There's a lot of boost on this engine as well. Okay, you know what? Understeer is pretty much non-existent. Let's try braking late, like at 175. Okay, did alright. Probably could have braked a little bit later, and then no. Since we didn't line it up properly, this car is prone to understeer, and that killed it harshly. Alright, let's slow... Oh, you know what? I braked way too early then. Let's get it through Kilrop Chicane. You know what? Screw it. I think this car is deserving of doing a lap. I'm not sure if it's faster than the other one, the GTR version, the base version, but it handles... Oh, sorry, it's got lots of power, so I think that'll overcome it. Rear-engine cars, best challenge in my mind. Yeah, I do like rear-engine cars sometimes. Put thick rear tires on your RMR cars to make them more controllable. Yes, but then you're giving up braking. Because you have to have narrow front tires. 400 horsepower GT1 has over 800 and only weighs 900 and something kilos. Yeah, this has good tires all round. Lots of understeer though, unfortunately. Alright, let's try it out. We just got to set into automatic. We're not considering this a proper real go because we don't have the racing rig set up, and loads of understeer there, unfortunately. I think the other version does better than this one. Okay, understeer. Bring it around. Okay, good. We are good. Then we have to slow it down through here. Okay. That's unfortunate. Get it slowed down again, though, for Ban Hammerhead. And wait to put the power on until it's a little bit straighter around. Okay. Bringing it into the Cotswolds. Oh, understeer. Again, more understeer. That is very unfortunate. I think the engine is just too heavy. If you could have somehow gotten a lighter in the front end, this would have been probably a lot easier to do. But once we get up to high speed, I can feel that this thing is quite lively. I think that this is meant for something like, what do you call it? Le Mans style racing. Except then you'd need less downforce for more top speed. I don't know. It's a bit hard to say. Tricky. You know what? I'm actually getting less frame lag driving this car than what I did the other one. Weird. Is it not as much... Okay. Understeer. I don't want to brake there. If you start braking whilst you're understeering there, then you're going to go into the guardrail, unfortunately. It just chucks you into major understeer mode if you do that. So yeah, it's unfortunate. Alright, let's slow down for Cossacks. Get it turned around. It will try to kill me on the exit. Good. Now Lamb's Hope is going to be a problem. Okay, it is a major problem. Brakes are not as nice as what I would like. And as a result, it's almost as fast as the other car, but not quite. I want to try their other car. Let's change configuration. Go with a GTR. Let's try out the GTR. See if the GTR is better. 12 brake horsepower? Pathetic? What are you talking about? What? Oh, 12 horsepower for a P50? I mean, that's kind of what you would expect from it, actually. Alright, let's try this one out. Traction control off. Yeah, this one feels nicer. Brakes are better. Turn-in is better. Less understeer. I feel as though this thing has a huge gap in power, though. So maybe it's not quite as great. Brakes are so much better in this thing. And yeah, considerably less understeer. I don't know how you got an understeer on a 2.2 meter long body. And yes, I know this body very well because I love it. It is a fantastic little body. Alright, let's bring it down. Let's see what this thing does in slingshot whilst racing. Pretty good times so far. I'll read what you've written into there. Now, slingshot time. Pretty good. Speed is a lot lower, so that's really going to hurt us when it comes down to it. Oh, I stuffed that one up pretty bad. But we're going to get a good exit out of there on the, was it Bohemian Bend or something? Let's brake at the 100-meter board. No real frame lags, pretty good. I'm probably going to brake a little bit later then. But that's going to take a lot of practice, and that's really a thing that you would do in a steering wheel. No understeer around here, much better. Brake into Adam's Apex, and I've stuffed up the entry quite badly. That's going to cost us a... You know what? That's probably going to cost us an entire second. That was pretty horrific. And now slow it down for Cossacks. It's not going to try to kill us on the exit, so we can try to power through there as much as possible. That was really nice. Okay, let's drift it because I stuffed up the entry to it. That was pretty horrific. I didn't get it turned around early enough. Oh, it is slower. I reckon with a little bit of practice, though, I think this one could be faster. I'm going to give your GT1 car, unfortunately, a 7 out of 10. As a race car, it has flaws, and it's not a road car. The design I like a little bit better than this one, but this one is just... It feels more refined, more polished, like a real car. So this one gets an 8. The other one gets like a 7 or maybe even a 6.5. Your oversteery mess of a mid-engine one, that one's only going to get a 5.5. I like the design of it. I like the roll cage. I like the idea. But the execution was just not ever going to really be there with that model of car. Anyway, that is the last car for today. Imagine having HW Pathetic Child. What are you talking about? And for boomers, HW is homework. Oh. I'm a boomer! It's alright. I'll cry when I turn the stream off in a minute. I'm starving myself at the moment, so I'm gonna go eat something. Yeah, I'm actually really hungry too. So I'm also gonna go eat. 7 out of 10, personally, I'd give it a 2 out of 10. I don't know. It was alright. It was actually really fast. I think it's the sort of car that you have to get used to, though. But this one I really do like, because it feels really good. You've got that balance of oversteer and understeer at the same time, and the fact that the price isn't exorbitant, but a lot of people that are going to want to buy this car are going to look at it and go, it's a funny car, because it's so small. So I think that's also going to put off a lot of clientele. I don't unfortunately think that this car would work very well in the real world. Because with inflation, this thing is nearly $100,000. I think if you're somehow able to bring the price down a lot, and maybe, I don't know why there's 2 seats in the rear, you could get rid of them, save a bit of money there. I think that this could, like, do pretty well as, like, anywhere from, like, a $40,000 to a $60,000 car. The cheaper, the better. Because it is a really small car, and people that are spending a lot of money on cars want a comfortable experience. And this thing is just too small, too cramped. So, I like it. In real-world terms, I don't think it would do particularly well. Poggers, rip Mr. Philman? Wait, what? What happened? RGT rally, please? That will be coming one day. There is actually some plans I have for that. I actually think I'm going to scrap the previous challenge I did. I'm sorry, guys. But I really want to do a rally challenge and use that as the idea. Rip, I didn't get... Oh, wait, no, the rip was about the Burma thing. How to not get accepted by Filmman 101 for being a boomer. True fact, my bonnet is exploding. What? Anyway, alrighty, I'm gonna revisit it. Thanks for the feedback. I do like it. This is your best car out of the 3. For, like, working this. Watch my other video I did. Nope, that was the wrong one. Create a studio, that's what I wanted. Give me a second. Content. Yeah, watch this one. How to make a kit car in automation. I know it's not a particularly fantastic video. It's only got 83 views. What date was it? It was last year. You know what? This is an early video on my time. So this is going to be a hard video to watch. This is not going to be a good video. But that's the same body. Really low power. Nice little kit car type thing. I think that one would do well in the real world. Though, not a particularly fast car. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I'm winding down now. I'm going to go eat in a minute. 83 pathetic. What are we talking about again? Now I've forgotten. I think my 1970 muscle pony car with black windows should be next stream. Yeah, sure. If I do a stream instead of a video. Time to watch it. What's your favorite videos to make? Honestly, because it's my favorite car, it would have to be the Suzucorn. Yes, this one. The finale. It was a 3-part series. The early ones are not particularly great. It has probably one of the highest production value sections, like kind of slap bang in the middle, where I did like a full Unicorn type video sequence of it going up a hill climb type thing, all different camera angles. I don't remember how good it is or how bad it is. I just remember this car being absolutely phenomenal. I chucked in what was equivalent to like a twin-turbo Ferrari flat plane small V8 in there. It was so much fun and not trash. I really do like it. It's a mini ute, like a little miniature ute. I love it to death. Anyway, hopefully your review of my Porsche next video or stream, we'll see if it's in the list. That's pretty sick. I have actually updated the car though. There is an updated version of that after I learned about aerodynamics. And, oh my god. And this was also made pre-3D fixtures and everything. Oh look, we got 3 new people that joined. Welcome, BT's Beans? Bread Boy and Keendy. Let's have a look. Car files for testing. What are we up to? So we just finished GT1. This one. Okay. So let's have a look what's in next week, so then people can get off my back. It'll be the Giro Black Widow video cars, because it was just before the stream when I realized that they didn't send me a zip mod. They sent me a zip of their .car files, which which is why they didn't get reviewed today by Broken Ursa. So it'll be those ones first. This one. Then we'll have whatever this car is. It looks like a few different Ferraris mashed together. Kind of cool. Sorry about that. Kind of cool, actually. I'm looking forward to that. That looks really quite period correct. I like it. Then there will be this one, the Rally Star, the Fukuro Yako, and then this will be the last one on the list, I believe, by Exige, which this also looks really nice. That looks like a nice car. I do like it. Though then again, I am partial to white cars because I'm Australian. And white cars are so common here. And they just look nice. I like a nice white car. But yeah, so those are the cars that'll be in the next video. And if you haven't quite figured it out because you're not listening, I do cars in order. I don't skip any cars because that would be unfair. So yeah, this one I'm looking forward to. This one will be cool. Scroll up for your Porsche. From here? Where? By Pog. If I went past it, I'm sorry. Maybe you will have to re-upload it. But I've not really skipped any cars, only ones that don't have names. The like trim whatever, model whatever, because that kind of conflicts with other things, and it just becomes problematic. So I don't do those. Jump to the present, then scroll up. Oh, no, okay. Doing everything in order. I'm not going to skip any cars, and I'm not going to do any cars special. Unless it's somebody like Twin Turbos, because we simp for Twin Turbos. Or, any of the other creators, but pff, they're nothing compared to Rye. Once the update rolls, there won't be any backlog. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them to give me like a warning so then I can go through and process all the cars. I do suggest for now, if you're gonna be uploading cars, upload them to Google Drive as a .zip, like the exported mod, not as a .car, and then put a link to that in the Discord so then I can download your mod that way. That way you don't have to worry about any sort of compatibility issues, if there's any pieces of the body missing because I don't have all the mods you have. Yeah, so enjoy uploading your cars and me reviewing them. I've enjoyed today. It is 3:25 a.m. So I'm going to go do the whole sleepy bye-byes thing. You know what? No. I'm going to have a midnight snack. Then I'm going to do the sleepy bye-byes. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to go to Hungry Jack's and get some Hungry Jack's. Then I'm going to go to sleep. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Simp for Consider, not Rye. I've only done one video with Consider so far, and I'm not sure if he's going to make it into a video. That was the big Group C race that we did. There's going to be a little bit of a hold-off on videos. We got one more coming out soon. That was with that group, but not with all of them. It was only 3 of us, unfortunately. And that kind of thing. Oops. Wait, what's happening? Why is it not playing anymore? Oh, reached the end of the list. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but yeah, this is weird music. But sure, whatever. This will be my wind down because I don't actually have a proper outro anymore. If anybody knows my old streams, which I don't think anybody here is from my old streams, I used to have really cool outros. I have not been bothered to make any of those recently, so I don't know. I'll get around to doing a proper outro one day, but not for now. For now, goodbye. Wait, I stuffed up my outro. Let me try that again. I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye. How did I stuff up my own intro?